Hey guys, thanks for checking out my video. This is going to be a week 1 Frostblades build update. I got to level 97. Real quick, I'm going to start with a map showcase. I'm going to run this Minotaur map. You guys can see what the build is looking like. This has 46% extra life as ES. So let's get into it. Build is feeling very, very strong. I've got about 40 million damage or so at this point. Go ahead and do the league mechanic here. Visual bugs. What? Okay, we'll see if the boss gets empowered here. Normally I would do this expedition because I'm spec'd for it, but I'm going to skip it just for the sake of keeping this video short. Skip the Legion too, because it takes a long time. But you can see everything is melting here, even empowered by the League mechanic. Everything is melting. There's a Rogue Exile empowered. Ultimatum. Ah, man, I wish Ultimatum was better, guys. Ultimatum is really fun, but the rewards are really bad right now. So here's an Essence. It's not empowered though. You can see when it's not empowered, they just instantly delete. If they were empowered, it would take a little bit longer to kill though. Alright, there's the map, and here's the boss. He's not empowered either, and you can see he got deleted instantly. So there you go. Minotaur map done. And I'll go over some of the upgrades I got for the build. I'm still using this same claw. My claw's not very good. I could get a significantly better claw than this and increase my damage probably by at least 15% more, if not 25% more damage. My claw has almost no fizz damage on it. I did get a 90% reservation multiplier heat shiver. I think this is actually the best corruption. I think this is better than using a mana reservation charm actually, because it actually gives you even more mana than the reservation charm does. So get one of these and then you won't have to use that charm, and then you also can still save these 4 points right here on the tree. This is very strong. Put Panopticon on my yoke. I'm still using... Oh no, I did get a new shield. I got a Suppress Fracture shield with life, attack speed, chaos resist. This isn't perfect, but it's pretty good. I got this ring for int and strength with damage and life. I got a new chest with, it's not fractured, but I wanted chaos resist here, so I just used envy essences until I hit suppression, and this is what I ended up with, I think. Or maybe I did chaos reforge on the harvest bench, I don't remember. Same taming. I got my +2 strike gloves with an accuracy fracture. I spammed zeal essences here until I hit a resist, and then the cold damage was already there, I think, and then I just exalted on the lightning damage, which is unfortunate, but I could fix these prefixes later and try to get life as a prefix so that I can craft another damage mod. I got this Stygian Vice, which might be the same one I've had for a long time now. It's not very good. There's a dead suffix here and a dead prefix. These boots are suppress, chaos res, life movement speed. These are pretty good boots. The boots don't really have a lot of room for improvement, unfortunately. And then I haven't really improved my flasks either. Same flasks, low crit roll here. And I got Awakened Added Cold up to level 5, so that's a nice damage boost. And I got Awakened Ellie damage. And then the rest of my gems are all the same. I got a slightly better Lethal Pride. This Lethal Pride has 2 double damage nodes on it. There's one there and one there. And then it also has crit chance, melee damage, multi melee damage here, and crit multi there. So this is a pretty solid Lethopride. Still room for improvement on the Lethopride too. I put on my large cluster. This cluster has Chaos Res, but it has Prismatic Heart instead of damage, which is not ideal, but it's good enough for now. And then I'm using this medium cluster with Ancestral Echo and Ancestral Guidance. And then I did get opportunistic Forbidden Jewels. I sniped these for 7 Divines. I have a feeling they're going to get a lot more expensive as the league goes on. So I would suggest if you want these, if you're trying to min-max the build, you should buy them as soon as possible because they're probably going to get a lot more expensive. I got a Flat Cold Watcher's Eye. A lot of room for improvement here too with a second mod. I'll probably go for a Grace Evade 1. My evade chance is 82%. A little bit more than that if they're marked. But with a Watcher's Eye, that could go up all the way to 90% easily. I got this Mana Reservation Jewel, which I don't really need anymore now that I got the Heat Shiver Corruption. So I'll probably look to get another or a new one of the That Which Was Taken jewels because those are insane. And that's about it for the character, I think. I got my Atlas completely done, 115 out of 115. I did all the favorite slots, including the Feared. I did that myself. Almost did it deathless. I barely died on the very end of the last boss of the Feared. Almost did it completely deathless. And I got 132 out of 132 done for my Atlas skill tree. So we are completely done with all the progression, and the build is still feeling very strong, very good, very fun. I'm having a good time. Here's my POB. I have about 44 million damage total. And yeah, there's not really much else to say, I guess. There's lots of room for improvement, lots of room for min-maxing. Oh, I can show you guys my charms too. So I got 3 pretty good charms. This one's Fortify with Penetration. This one is Cannot Be Stunned with Mark Effect. This is probably the weakest one. And then this one is Crit and Multi with Crit Immunity while elusive. So I think the 3 charm suffixes I think that you're going to get that are basically mandatory is Crit Immunity, Stun Immunity, and Fortify. Those 3 are all too good to not use. And then the prefixes, though, there's a lot of room for flexibility here and min-maxing. And especially depending on what you can get on a That Which Was Taken jewel. So the That Which Was Taken jewels, these ones here, these are insane. And there's going to be big room for end game like min-maxing with these. So depending on what you can get on these, could dictate what you should get on your charms. I have done some POBing with getting 3 of these ones here with the crit chance mod, and it actually can give you up to 150% increased crit chance, which could be enough to let you drop Brittle and use Scorch instead, and that could be the end game min-max setup, but maybe not. The penetration mod is also incredibly strong, and there's a lot going on here to experiment with, so that's a lot of fun. So stay tuned to the channel. We're going to keep min-maxing the build and putting out updates. Maybe I'll do one more update. The build is pretty much, I mean, it's going to get better. It's definitely going to get stronger than this, but it's, I mean, for what? You know, you saw how that Minotaur map went. I did the Feared. All non-Uber content basically has been absolutely destroyed. And just if you want to do Ubers, you just need to put a little bit more into it, get your damage up a bit more, and eventually you'll be able to do Ubers. And so, yeah, I think that's about it for this update. Stay tuned for more and come check out the stream at twitch.tv/zishpoe, or I stream right here on YouTube also. We're going to start doing bingo this weekend, guys. So if you want to do sign up for a POB bingo review, you can come by the stream and we'll do that. It's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.